The world's richest man, Elon Musk, has been accused of bribery over $1 million giveaways to voters in swing states. Musk, a prominent supporter of Donald Trump and himself a proponent of far-right propaganda, is facing accusations of bribery ahead of the upcoming presidential election, with critics urging the Federal Election Commission to investigate.
We're going to be awarding $1 million to randomly to people who have signed the petition every day from now until the election.
Yes, Musk announced on Saturday that America PAC, a political action committee aligned with Donald Trump, will be giving away $1 million daily until the presidential election to individuals who sign a petition. The initiative appears aimed at encouraging Republicans in key battleground states to register to vote. But Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro has called for law enforcement to investigate. Legal experts have raised concerns that the plan violates laws prohibiting incentives for voter registration. And as today marks the deadline for voter registration in Pennsylvania, Shapiro said there are real questions about how Musk is spending money in this race and how dark money is flowing, not just into Pennsylvania, but potentially into the pockets of Pennsylvanians. This is deeply concerning. Elon Musk said, "We're going to randomly award $1 million to people who have signed the petition." This was during a town hall event in Pennsylvania. He said that one of the biggest challenges is raising awareness about the petition, as traditional media outlets are not covering it. He said, "I think this news will get people's attention. Starting tonight, every day until the election, we'll be awarding $1 million, Musk explained, before presenting a large ceremonial check to the first winner.
There are attacks on your right to freedom of speech. There are attacks on your right to bear arms. And, without the right to bear arms, the Second Amendment is there to protect the First Amendment. So
the petition asks signers to pledge their support for the First and Second Amendments. However, the fine print indicates that to qualify for the prize money, participants must be registered voters in key battleground states. The petition seems designed to primarily encourage Trump supporters to register to vote ahead of the election on November 5th. Signing the petition is now also a requirement to attend Musk's town hall events.
We want to try to get over 1 million, maybe 2 million of voters in the battleground states to sign the petition in support of the First and Second Amendment, because I think this sends a crucial message to our elected politicians who care about the outcome in battleground states. But we really want to try to get as many people as possible to sign this petition.
Remember that Elon Musk's position as a free speech absolutist is entirely false. He himself is a proponent of hate speech. He himself is extremely xenophobic and racist. He is someone who takes full advantage of America's First Amendment and uses it for hate speech. So much so that he is adjusting the rules of Twitter, or X, yet again, to prevent you from blocking people who are taking advantage of the First Amendment to present hate speech, something that does nothing for society other than to divide people and stoke racial hatred.
One of the challenges we're having is how do we get people to know about this petition? Because the legacy media won't report on it. Not everyone's on X. So I figure, how do we get people to know about it? Well, this news, I think, is going to really fly. Between now and the election, we'll be awarding $1 million, starting tonight.
The legality of America PAC's $1 million giveaway is uncertain. Legal experts suggest that the initiative may violate federal election laws which prohibit offering payment to register to vote, as outlined in Title 52 of the U.S. Code. The Justice Department's Election Crimes Manual states that to violate the law, an offer of payment must be intended to influence or reward a prospective voter for taking actions necessary to cast a ballot. The manual differentiates between facilitating voting, such as providing free transportation to polling stations, and inducing voting, which is illegal. I just want to interrupt myself for a moment to ask you to support me and independent journalism by becoming an exclusive member of this YouTube channel. You'll receive members-only content, early access to videos, monthly live-streamed Q&As, and much more. It costs just $3 a month for membership, which goes towards helping me grow the channel and create factual, accurate news commentary for those who need it most. Right now, the failures of corporate-owned media and the spread of disinformation and far-right propaganda has made finding authentic news coverage in the US difficult. And with your help, we can have a greater reach, whilst democracy hangs by a thread and the threat of fascism is closer than ever. I'll do my best to put this honest analysis out every day, but I really need your help to do that. If you're watching on a computer, simply click Join directly below or click the Join link in the description to join the 5 Minute News YouTube channel. If you already have a Patreon account, please subscribe at patreon.com/5minutenews. Thank you. Billionaire entrepreneur Mark Cuban has sparked widespread debate on social media about this, with a post questioning the legality of this initiative. The controversy first gained traction online when Cuban first shared this post by journalist and scholar Norman Ornstein, who drew attention to Musk's plan. He said Merrick Garland's Justice Department needs to step in immediately. Cuban reposted the message and tagged Pennsylvania Democratic Governor Josh Shapiro, which garnered over 1.5 million views and 3,500 comments almost straight away, saying, "I'm pretty sure that while it may or may not violate voting laws, it may violate gaming laws in Pennsylvania," he wrote on X. To bolster his argument, the tech entrepreneur included a screenshot from the Pennsylvania Department of Revenue website, which states in Pennsylvania all forms of gambling are illegal unless specifically authorized by law. UCLA Law School professor Rick Hassan points to laws prohibiting payment for voter registration or voting. He said if all he was doing was paying people to sign the petition, that might be a waste of money. But there is nothing illegal about it, he said in an interview. The problem is that the only people eligible to participate in this giveaway are the people who are registered to vote, and that makes it illegal. Let's be very clear about what's happening here. This is not Elon Musk being generous because he's wealthy. This is Elon Musk rigging the election, specifically targeting people who can swing the vote for Donald Trump in a swing state. Pennsylvania is an essential state for Donald Trump to win the Electoral College. And so Elon Musk is taking full advantage, stretching the law to its furthest point and using the First Amendment to violate the law by bribing people effectively to vote for Donald Trump. I mean, it's a lottery, isn't it? He's not paying each person. He's saying one person will be awarded $1 million every day. And that sense of hope that people have for lotteries is why they're probably going to go for this. It's really taking advantage of vulnerable people and using their vote to his advantage.
Tonight's person is John Dreyer.
All right.
Let's go. Thank you.
So, by the way, John had no idea. So, anyway, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thanks, Elon. This is great. I'm really ecstatic.
Elon Musk has said that if Kamala Harris wins, he's stuffed because he would have to pay tax at the full rate. And as we know, billionaires have been avoiding tax for many, many years. The additional taxation that would pay for so many social programs and things that would enable us to live a happier and healthier life and share the wealth effectively. They won't be left short. They'll still have billions of dollars to spend on themselves. But the point is that this excess that we see in America is not a measure of success. It's a measure of corruption when they refuse to pay their fair share.
We really need to go all out to protect the Constitution. The Constitution is there for a reason. There was great wisdom in that document. And if anything, you know, it is what will save us from tyranny. And yeah. So.
I'm Anthony Davis. You can catch me on the 5 Minute News YouTube channel and podcast, on Wednesdays co-hosting Uncovered, and on Sunday on The Weekend Show with Midas Touch.